Imagine living in your car for 5 months and having to use toilets in the random places. And then when you finally move into your dream house, you find out that there is no toilet. True story. Happened to me. At first, I just went out into the woods, but then it just got way too cold and I had to find a better solution. So I built my own toilet. My first try was gross. My second one was just a bucket. But in the end, I made the best toilet ever. It's easy to clean, it smells wood, it doesn't require water, which is precious here, and even helps flowers to grow. I've been using it almost for a year now, and today I'm going to show you how it works and how I've built it. When I bought this lovely, beautiful, abandoned house in the middle of nowhere, I saw there is a bathroom, and I was going to use it, of course, until I realized I absolutely could not. There is no septic tank, it just goes out to the ground outside of the house, and I don't think it goes very far away. This material is old and weird and doesn't look like something easy to clean. And there is no flush, just a mysterious hole, and I have no idea if the people who lived here before 30 years before me, as this house was abandoned, if they were using it actually or no. And if there was a flush, I don't have running water. In this place, water is precious, literally. So for a while, I just went outside into the woods, which honestly wasn't that bad. But then it just became cold, and I couldn't ignore it anymore. I started looking at septic tank systems, and quickly realized that they were too expensive and not doable for me at that moment. As to put toilet in this bathroom, I needed to make the renovation of the entire bathroom, and that wasn't a time to do it. So I had no clue and no clear plan. And I did what every modern problem solver does. I just Googled how to live without toilet. And suddenly the memory unlocked. I remembered that a friend of mine lived on the boat and had a toilet that looked like a regular toilet, and then there is bag inside and you just throw out the bag when it's full. So I did a bit more Googling and found out that this is called composting toilets. I looked for the prices again, and the prices still were quite high, especially that it was supposed to be a temporary solution before I install septic tank and make renovation in the bathroom. But also the real question for me wasn't the price even. It was the question, where would I dump it? Because I don't have waste management here. I have to manage my trash myself. All non-organic things, which is basically packaging, plastic, glass, paper, this all I put them in the bags and then in the trunk of my car, and when I go to the town, I drop them off there. And all organic things, like food leftovers basically, they go to the compost bin. For me, this all was very new. I bought a small compost bin to put the leftovers of the food, just to have the convenient way to trash them. But now, as I know a little bit more about compost, I understand that this is a valuable thing, because this compost will become in 6 months a rich, beautiful soil that I can add in my garden, to my flowers, to my almond trees, and this will improve the quality of the soil incredibly. Wait a second. Can you compost feces? It turned out to be a thing. There were tons of videos how people use poop as a natural fertilizer for their plants and gardens. So how do you do that? It's pretty simple. You just poop in the bucket. To be true, at that moment I just hated this idea. A bucket toilet? No, it can't be a real solution, right? It's not convenient, it's not clean. How do you clean it? It smells. I don't know. Then I found videos where people were swearing by sawdust toilet that they don't smell. And they're easy to manage. The principle is that you use sawdust or compost instead of water flush. You do your thing, then you cover it with the sawdust, and this is it. The sawdust absorbs liquids and the smell. The greatest benefit for me was that it doesn't require water, because I don't have water here. No septic tank was required. They were saying it's easy to clean and easy to manage, and there was nowhere to dump it. I can just put it in the compost bin, and in contrary have a benefit of it of improving my soil. So I thought, why not to try at least? If it worked, great. If no, I was already pooping in the woods, so how bad could it be? I decided I will try the simplest, version. Minimum viable product. Just build something fast, test it, and then decide what's next. No overthinking, no complicated setups, just to try it out. But instead of this simplest idea, just a bucket with the sawdust, I made this. I'll say it straight out, it was a horrible idea, it was a disaster. The system works this way. You do all your things in the bucket filled with sawdust. Then the liquid part goes below through the filter and flows out through this hose. In my case, into the shower drain that I wasn't using at that time as a shower. The idea is that you separate liquids from solids. The sawdust lasts longest since it only needs to absorb the solids. Liquids flow out, and this way you have to change the bucket less often. This system also is supposed to reduce the smell. Well, to be fair, the system itself worked as designated. Liquids got separated. Solids stayed. It didn't smell. Other than the ugly looking setup and the fact that it needed to be connected to a drain, it was fine. But then came the cleaning time. I had to take everything apart, clean all the details, clean the hose, clean the filter, and I decided that I don't ever want to do it again. I was really disappointed and was thinking that this entire project with the compostable toilet is not going anywhere, and I would need to go back to looking for another solution. But then I remembered that the simplest system was just a bucket with the sawdust, and as I had nothing to lose, I was thinking, okay, I'll just give it a try. The really simple version where you just have a bucket and sawdust in it, and that's it. The idea seemed to me too simple, too basic. I just couldn't believe it could actually work. But I decided to try it out. You need just one bucket and a sawdust. To be precise, 2 buckets, because one bucket will be your actual toilet, and another bucket you needed it for the sawdust. Believe it or not, but it worked amazingly well. Sawdust does eliminate the smell, and it's super easy to empty and maintain. You have your bucket, you put a little bit of sawdust on the bottom, then you do your thing. Then you cover it with sawdust, and that was it. When the bucket is full, empty it in the compost bin and clean it. Cleaning was much easier than I expected. So I dump the bucket into the compost bin, then I fill it with water, rinse it, and dump into the compost again with the leftovers of sawdust. At this point, it is visually clean, but I still scrub it with a brush and Domestos and rinse again and let it dry. By the way, the rinse water with Domestos doesn't go in compost. This water goes in another place where I don't want plants to grow. Even when it's full, it smells like a soda. I clean it once a week, and it turned out to be surprisingly easy and clean solution. After months of using just a simple bucket, I was so happy with it, I decided it deserved an upgrade. So I built a permanent toilet. Beautiful wooden box to sit on, with lid and everything. I made it from the pallet on which my solar panels were delivered. It has 2 doors. One for the bucket. Bucket goes over here, just regular bucket from the paint. With sawdust or compost, I'm using compost now instead of the sawdust. And here is another door for the compost. You open it, you do your thing. Then, just like you would use water, you are using compost to put a little bit here. And this is it. It doesn't smell, it's easy to clean. First, I was using sawdust from the local carpenter, but then I switched to compost. For composting, sawdust is a brown material and it needs a lot of green material to balance it. And I don't have here a lot of green material because it's very, very dry here. And compost is already nutrient-rich soil. People buy it to improve soil in their gardens and to fertilize the soil. With sawdust, the bucket, when it's full, was smelling like sawdust, like wood. And with compost, It doesn't smell nothing, even when it's full. I bought a half cubic meter of compost and I've been using it since. This way I don't have to balance my compost with a green material. I think it's perfect now. I fixed this door with the hinge over here, and this one has a hinge as well. By the way, the lid was coming with the house. It was here in this bathroom and I decided it would be nice to preserve it. The pink one, just like the tiles. Not sure if I even need septic tank anymore. A flush toilet will cost me extra 300 euros in water each year. And since I don't have any source of water here, I would need to order it more often. Plus, I would need to install septic tank and plumbing and the toilet itself. Honestly, it doesn't look to me like a better option right now. I love how the system turned out. It works beautifully, it's easy to clean, it's easy to maintain, and it was very easy to make, especially the first version. So easy that I couldn't believe it can be true and it could have been working. So easy that I built that ugly version first. I just had this idea that something that basic just can't be efficient. Before I had this brilliantly simple, eco-friendly, easy to maintain setup, I was just going to the woods, right? And the funny thing is that whenever friends were visiting, a lot of them would ask me, but how do you poop in the woods? Can't blame them. 2 years ago, I was 100% city person as well. Here is how to poop in the woods. First, find a spot with leaves, pine needles or soft ground. Second, dig a little hole with a stick, with a stone or even with your foot. Do your thing. Then cover it up. Then put a rock on the top so that you know which spot not to use for the next time. 6 weeks later, it will become a natural fertilizer. And toilet paper, it's just a paper. It can go in that hole as well. But wet wipes, they are plastic. Don't bury those, because they won't compose. This is it. Happy pooping in the wild. By the way, I have membership now on my channel, where you can support me. And there are already 4 people supporting me. One of them is my friend, and 3 other people. They don't know me in person, and it makes me very happy to know that someone who doesn't know me in person would like to support me and this channel. There should be a button below this video saying join. If there will be more than 8 people supporting my channel, YouTube will put their avatars there, like you see on other channels. But for now, it should be just a button saying join. These people who are supporting me, they see some of my videos before anyone else. And also they see videos that are not available for anyone else, unlike private videos, where I share real-life updates, what I'm working on now, how it's going, what my future video will be about. You can become a member too. It starts from $1. So if you would like to support this channel, look for that join button below this video. Oh, recently I attended a workshop on composting. Among the all useful things that I learned there, I discovered that this thing, that what I have been doing for a year now, pooping in the bucket, basically, it has an official name. It's called el baño seco, like dry toilet. Have you ever heard of this term? Or have you ever used el baño seco? Or maybe you have the similar system at home as well? Share it in comments. What is interesting that the workshop was hosted by the local waste management company. They teach people how to manage your waste in a more conscious way. Also, they give out a composting box, which is called Compostera, for free, with no strings attached, with just one thing that you have to do. If you collect it, you have to actually use it to make your compost. And a lot of people are using it not only in countryside, but in their apartments. They put it outside on the balcony or in patio space or in small gardens that they have. Honestly, I have never been thinking about doing this while I was living in the city. But now I think it's a beautiful concept. Your trash doesn't stink. You are left basically just with packaging, plastic, glass and paper, and you end up with a rich soil for your plants. This is cool, isn't it? While using this composting toilet and while making the compost for my plants, I've learned quite a bit about composting itself during this year, and I think I'll make another video about it. But that's another story. for another time. And while I'm working on my next video, you can watch another one about my first months in this house, without electricity, without heating, without internet, and no connection to the rest of the world. It should be on the screen right now. Cheers! Bye!